gentlemen to be married?
I do.
All right. Gentlemen. All right. Thank you very much. And Jeff, if you'll take Alexandria by the hand, just like you're walking side by side, shoulder to shoulder, like you're walking on the beach together, facing us for just a little bit, and you guys are dressed up so nice, I'll just ask you to take a mini step right to the center of the aisle for your photos. That's perfect. And our audience members, please be seated. First of all, it's nice to have such a nicely dressed up couple. When it's hot outside, not everybody comes in dressed up. You guys look fantastic today.
Thank you.
And it's nice to have smiling guests back there as well. Most of the time when people come in, lots of times they're by themselves, so I'm sure they appreciate everyone being here today. We've got people watching online, I believe. If you'd like to acknowledge them, welcome everybody.
Hi, guys.
I hope it's cooler where everybody's watching from today. So, would it be okay to just say a few brief words before I have you say your vows about commitment? Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. It's pretty easy sometimes, I think, during the course of our lifetimes to meet plenty of people who will promise us things, whether it's just to call us, to do something for us. And I think we take that to heart. We believe that people, they're good. They're going to follow through and do what they say they're going to do. Sometimes life gets a little bit crazy and they're not always able to follow through on their promises, but my point would be, when you met that person in your life who is ready to make the commitment of marriage, besides being an absolutely wonderful thing, of course, I think the commitment is still that moment when we're asked by our loved one, first of all, to do something that's very important to them. I think second of all, in every marriage there's moments when we don't always want to do it, but I think that's the commitment when we don't want to do something, of course. But I just believe that moment when you feel that you don't want to do something can always serve a much higher purpose. And that's really just remembering to pause, recalling all the wonderful times that you shared together. How much you love that. And you never want to lose that. That's pretty easy for me to say. A little bit harder to do, of course, when we don't want to do something, but I do believe there's something that you're choosing to do already. So just to refresh our memories, every day doing something small, kind, and loving for each other every day. Alexandria, I'm not sure what you appreciate. My wife likes when I help out around the house or open doors for her, maybe you like that. Jeff, probably something a little bit different, of course, but just keeping in mind what your spouse appreciates, engaging in those small, kind, loving acts. What I believe is in that moment, that maybe doesn't go exactly how you both planned in the future, that you have already built this incredible wealth of kind, loving memories. And I think at that point it becomes very simple to say, I don't have to be right or wrong today. Just get our ego out of the way and make sure to arrive very quickly back to that much more positive place. And I believe we have these smiling people here in attendance and watching online for one reason. They love you guys. They want you to have that wonderful life and marriage. So in that spirit, Jeff, I'll ask you to turn and face Alexandria, joining both hands, please.
Jeff, come closer, 2 steps. Perfect.
And Jeff, I'll ask you to repeat the marriage vows first this afternoon. We'll begin by repeating I, Jeff.
I, Jeff.
Take you, Alexandria,
Take you, Alexandria,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
All right. And Alexandria, I'll ask you now to repeat those same vows to Jeff. We'll begin by repeating I, Alexandria,
I, Alexandria,
take you, Jeff,
take you, Jeff,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poor,
for richer or for poorer,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
All right. And may we have the rings, please. And Jeff, as you place Alexandria's ring on her left hand, ring finger, if you'll repeat to her, with this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
That was bad. What's the problem? It wouldn't go on.
You should put those on next.
I did.
No, they didn't. Okay.
Everybody's blood pressure goes up when they're standing up. All right, and Alexandria, as you place Jeff's ring on his left hand ring finger, if you'll repeat, with this ring,
With this ring,
I be wed.
I be wed.
All right. And I'll ask you both to step right here in front of the candles. And Alexandria, just ask you to grab that by the base and the top, just like that, and hold it this direction so you don't get wax on yourself. Jeff, if you'll grab that in the same way. And just a little bit closer together. And I'll ask you both to light the unity candle together. In celebration of the married life you'll now share together, united as one. Well, a little bit further. Within your marriage and your family. And Jeff, if you'll scooch in your arm a little bit closer and place your arm right around Alexandria's waist. Hold on to the candle. There we go.
Community.
And nice smiles, please. Okay, and we'll place those right back. Got that. And step right back to the center. And Jeff, joining both hands with Alexandria face to face once again. Jeff, before I pronounce you as husband and wife, if you'd like to, did you have anything maybe you'd like to say today?
Since day one, I knew this would happen. There's no doubt in my mind that whether it be a year, 2 years, 3 years down the road, we would be standing here doing this. We are gonna have our good days, and we're gonna have our bad days. No matter what kind of day it is, though, we'll get through it together, side by side.
Alexandria, is there anything that you'd like to say this afternoon?
Who knew from an app that I would find the love of my life and my best friend? I knew from day one that you were going to be my everything. I know we have our good days, our bad days, our crazy days, but I would rather do it with you than do it alone or with anybody else. I love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
So those now join together, and no man put asunder, for as much as you have consented before God, and all of our witnesses here in attendance and watching online as well, I'm very happy to pronounce you husband and wife. And Jeff, you may now kiss your wife.